UFC 1, Mike Tyson versus Royce Gracie. Who wins? Let's get into it right now.
There they go. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Right for the takedown.
They good
now,
right away.
Royce is up. And now he's trying to put the person between his guard. There goes that kick to the back, right on the...
Going right into the kidney there.
Exactly. Yeah.
November 12, 1993 would change things forever. Worldwide, combat sports, where we would see Royce Gracie, 170 pounds, a welterweight, go in there and take on guys almost twice his size. But if he would have got in that octagon with Kid Dynamite, Iron Mike Tyson, what would have happened? Well, I've heard from both sides, former UFC fighters, current UFC fighters, referees, of who would have won. But right now I'm here to tell you, Royce Gracie would have won. See, I got my Royce Gracie Jiu Jitsu shirt on, and me myself training Jiu Jitsu, I know what it can do. If they would have gotten in the cage, Iron Mike on one side, Royce on the other, what would have happened? No time limit, open rules except for biting, eye gouging, fish hooking. Royce Gracie would have choked Mike Tyson out. And this is why. Mike Tyson didn't know what jiu-jitsu was. No one knew what jiu-jitsu was. It was an anomaly. It wasn't even an anomaly. No one knew what this was. Mike would have came forward, and as soon as he started swinging, Royce would have went down for a takedown and double-legged him, single-legged him, took Mike down. As soon as he would have done that, a boxer's not sure what to do. When a boxer's tied up, they're usually trying to either free their arms or trying to throw some punches in there, and Mike wouldn't be able to throw with velocity on Royce. Royce would have been able to grab him, take him down, take a few shots, not anything full power, because that would definitely take Royce out, but take him to the ground, and then Mike would have been a fish out of the water. He wouldn't have known what to do. He was strong, is strong, still is strong, would have probably been able to put up a better fight than some of the other guys that were the stand-up guys just because of his brute strength. I mean, sometimes guys that are super strong can get out of moves that others can't do. Me having a little bit of strength, able to do that, but then sooner or later, technique always wins out in jiu-jitsu. Almost always wins out, unless that brute power and strength is just something that's unmatched. Then that's when something will be able to overcome it. But in that case, which would take him down, and I think personally he would have finished the fight either by rear naked choke or an arm triangle. From an armbar perspective, Mike was again so strong, and I'm not sure that Royce would have been able to grab one of his arms and bring it back. But then if you look at the fight between Nogueira and Bob Sapp, huge Bob Sapp, where Bob Sapp knew a little bit about something. He had a little bit of a ground game, but at 350 pounds, just so big, almost had Minotauro hurt in pride. Minotauro was able to get the armbar on Bob Sapp. So perhaps Royce could have armbarred Mike. I mean, that was something. I don't see Royce being able to put Mike into a triangle choke if he would have pulled guard and Mike was in there and Mike rained down some shots. I don't think that would have been a good scenario. In this scenario, Royce would have had to get on him, get into mount, get into side control, and either go with the arm triangle or or take his back. Mike's trying to get out and rear naked choke him. Super great hypothetical fight to think about, but we'll never know it.